Good morning, YouTubians! I am the harbinger of death. Ah! Mouse! Black coffee is the best. Okay, let's jump into the video. How about we have 10 millimeter Sunday? Look at that. Hello. Okay, it's definitely not going to come apart because, number one, 10 millimeter. You know, when I first got this gun, I was probably, sidearm. Like I said, the best way to know about a powerful weapon is to take it apart and see how durable it is. And believe me, this thing packs a punch. I mean, Jesus. I mean, a grizzly bear tries to come attack you, man. You bust him upside the head with one of these rounds. Jesus. Have you ever seen the 10 millimeter? It is obviously the size of almost the size of a 44 Magnum. But this thing, I mean, the powder from here to here, I mean, the charge in this dang thing, that is something else. So, you know, the thing is, fully disassembled. And here's the chassis. You know, a lot of people ask me, Mark, why do you keep a rubber band on a 10 millimeter or on your Glock? Because it's a very powerful weapon, and you know, you can shoot through doors. Of course, I wouldn't want to do that because, and it works. The thing with 10 millimeter, I respect the power, and the only way you respect the power of a firearm is if you take it apart, examine it, clean it, oil it, put it back together. That's how you respect a firearm. Mouse! Mouse! So, why the 10 millimeter? Why not? You know, say like if you got a measly 9 millimeter or hell, even a 22, which I do not train with. I do not train with 25. I do not train with 32. I do not train with 380. I train with 9 millimeter. And then from the 9 millimeter, you can move up to 40 Smith & Wesson, but this here is a 10 millimeter. This is a 10 millimeter, and that is no joke. This thing comes out the barrel, believe me, you'll know. And, you know, a lot of people do not respect the power of these. And the reason why, because almost 39 years ago, almost 39 years ago, 1986, that Miami-Dade shootout, you know, they were shooting everything from 9 millimeter to 38 to shotgun shells. You know, they were not taking these guys down. And these guys did not even have body armor on, which is sad. You know, because basically, you know, they were unable to, you know, get a good beat on their target. Those guys were shooting, I mean, I think 1 or 2 FBI agents were killed. But the thing is, they just lacked the power. And then when the FBI decided, well, we need a powerful round. We need 10 millimeter. We need something bigger. Something that'll punch real hard. Yep, it punched real hard. But the thing is, pulled the trigger. Those agents were unable to control this weapon. It's too blocky and bulky and, you know, basically, oh God, yeah. Do I qualify for 10 millimeter? No, you don't. You know, the thing is, they were firing the damn gun like boom, bam, boom. They were unable to control the damn thing. The thing is, the reason why the FBI fucked up, mouse! The reason why the FBI fucked up, because when they tried to qualify for this weapon, the 10 millimeter, they were impatient. They just like, oh, this should be an easy thing. No, it's not that you assume that it's easy. You have to presume that, okay, this is a bigger round, so it might have some snappy recoil. You know, they were unable to adjust. Some of them did. When they fired this thing, they would get an easy boom. You know, and they'd still be on target, and their follow-up shot would be twice as good. But the thing is, the reason why the FBI switched back to 9mm is because, number one, 40 caliber is a hot round, and two, 10mm would be pretty much expensive. But the thing is, sometimes you got to open your pocketbook wide in order to get the best result. But you got to have good people that know firearms to actually be able to control this. I know how to control this because when I first fired it, my shot, boom, I was either high, the second shot seemed a little low. And then I just said, oh, okay, I see what I do. I don't have to breathe. Just focus on what you're going to hit and never extend your hands out like that. I don't like doing that. I like keeping it in the hug position. That way I know exactly what I'm going to be hitting. So, my opinion, the FBI was very impatient. They wanted a new round, but they didn't think about, oh, how would this feel if I fired it? Impatience. Impatience never gets you to understand this weapon. And that is my honest opinion. And it's 5 minutes to 8. Okay, no problem. But, just be patient, and the 10mm will come to you. I mean, you can always go for a little 22 long rifle, sure. See how far that gets you. But if you want the porterhouse steak, or better yet, the T-bone steak of firearms, 10mm. There you go. And that's why this is 10mm Sundays. Part of Glocktober. I extended it. Today's the last day. It's the 30th, November 30th. But Glocktober is still in effect for everyone. So get yourself a 10mm. Trust me, it's not scary. You can't be fortunate like me, a person who picks this up and says, oh, I can control this. Of course. Yeah, no, don't assume you can control it. No, you can control it. I can control this perfectly. The recoil doesn't even bother me. It's just a small little snap. And that's it. So anyhow, get yourself a Glock 10mm. Rubber band's optional. That's my style. But you're welcome to get a rubber band and put it in your gun safe or whatever to know which weapon is powerful and which one could take down the threat. And 10mm is here to stay. So everybody enjoy your coffee and your breakfast. So here we go. Mouse! Good to the last drop. Later.